Hello, thank you so much for joining us here today. We have a special guest with us. He is a hip hop artist who has dedicated his work to conscious rap, which is motivating and inspiring women across the nation. Please help me welcome our special guest, Kyle Knight. How are you, Kyle?
Good. Thanks for having me on. It's an honor.
No problem, no problem. I learned of your music through a colleague of mine, and I listened to the song Hey Sister was the one that he sent over, and it really struck a chord in me, only not just because it was a good music, but because of the message behind it. And it intrigued me about who this guy, Kyle Knight, is. Let's start in the beginning. Who is Kyle Knight? Kyle Knight as a young boy, what was life like for him?
Life was very confusing and very hard, you know. I didn't grow up in some of the best places and things like that, but it was my lyric writing and growing up in my father's studio, which I really developed a love for music and where I developed a love for songwriting.
So you grew up with this talent, so you knew at an early age that you had this gift of music.
Yeah, about 7 years old, yeah.
Okay. Now, when did the music turn into this conscious message that you wanted to deliver to not only women but just mankind? When did it take on that evolution?
Well, really, I would say in my early 20s, because then I started to have my own experiences, and it just kind of just gave me a total different spin on things and just what I want to make people aware of and conscious of in their everyday life.
Now, you have the song Hey Sister, which we're going to get to in a little bit, but you have also one that's called The Truth, and then another that's called Addiction. Tell me the premise of those two tracks.
The Truth is pretty much everything relevant that's going on today, you know, just politically, you know, with Donald Trump, you know, with the government, with global warming, climate change, also the way how the truth is hidden from the people. Addiction is about addiction all across the world, you know, pharmaceutical addiction, opioid addiction, heroin addiction, and telling people that it'll flame you or change you, you know, so either change it or get flamed or get burned. You know, it's a very strong song, and the response I'm getting from the whole EP is just overwhelming, and it's just wonderful.
Now, for the song Hey Sister, I saw the video and I listened to the track, and you have this scenario in the video that's kind of, it seems like it's talking about the same girl, but she has like a dual existence. Is that what the mission was behind that?
Right, exactly, Cornell. It's a dual existence, and not only that, it's very universal. See, we tried to make different types of women struggle, like prostitution and also abusive relationships and the abuse that women are going through, and really just wrapping it all into one woman, Hey Sister, and the way how she changes her life and turns her life around at the end. It's fantastic.
Now, this mission to motivate and inspire women through this song, does it have a personal connection to you somewhere?
Of course, you know, because you know, there are women in my family who I see going through you know, drug problems and things like that, and just problems in general with women. Of course, you know, by my love for women and also having women in my family and in my immediate circle and seeing the challenges and the struggles there, and it's one to impact and empower women. Absolutely.
Now let's talk to the women just in this moment, because there's not often that I get young men on the show who women could identify with, because you're of the age that a lot of our listeners, you know, would be attracted to who you are and your music and your style and all that stuff. So definitely, when it comes to women, and particularly of this generation, what would you say to them as they go into pursue relationships? You know, a lot of them put a lot of emphasis on trying to be something for a young man, or trying to dress a certain way or present themselves in a way that they think will get the attention. How would you encourage them so that they don't end up disappointed at the end?
I would say to focus on yourself first, and to work on yourself first, and primarily to respect yourself.
That's good. That's good. And respecting yourself, meaning that you don't have to give of yourself in ways that you don't want in order to get the attention or the love of, or what you perceive as love, you know, from a man.
Right, not to settle. Just because a man drives a nice car, you don't have to drop shotgun, to please this man. To have respect for yourself and to seek the best man. And that's one line that I said in the actual lyric towards the end was love you, pick and choose, and always love you. The truth will get you through.
That's good. So what can we expect from Kyle Knight and your career in music? We have the EP out, but is there any more that we can expect from you in the near future?
Oh, of course. Tomorrow is the exclusive party at the Sugar Bar, the music video release of Hey Sister, which is going to be fantastic. I'm also going to be on cable on the Bobby Simmons Show, also on 411 Network. I'm doing an interview there. I'm also doing a series of other interviews, telling people what's going on with the music, what to look forward to, where they could find me, and and also getting their feedback and how they feel about the music and how is it impacting them, because we want to keep doing a great job and keep advancing from where we are.
Well, Kyle, I appreciate you joining me and giving us a snippet into the great things that you have going on. Well, this has been the Build on Beauty podcast, where beauty is born skin deep. I'm your host, Cornell Jermaine. Until next time, let your soul be made whole. Take care.